Hello, welcome to another episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. I'm Smokey. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you're at. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I want to talk to you about a couple subjects that are not philatelic or postcard related. And then we'll talk about a little bit of incoming mail that I've received over the past couple days. Right from the start, I want to thank each and every one of you for the well wishes that you put on the comments of my last video, the Instagram messages, the emails, wishing me a happy birthday. That means so much to me, and I really appreciate it. So thank each and every one of you so much for those wishes. Like I said, they're very much appreciated. Speaking of my birthday, last video I told you that I would fill you in on what I was doing for my birthday. And so let me tell you, the day before my birthday, which was April 15th, all of my family came over. There was 9 of us. My wife and I, our 2 daughters, our son-in-law, our soon-to-be son-in-law, my brother-in-law, his wife and daughter. They all come over, and we did a murder mystery dinner party game. If you're not familiar with murder mystery dinner party games, it's a really simple concept. There is a fictional character who has been murdered, and then each person in the game plays the role of a different character. And then through questions and answers and evidence unfolding, your job is to deduce who the criminal is, who the guilty party is, and it's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of these games. We've done 4 or 5 over the last 10 years. It seems like about every other year we do one. Normally, I buy one already written, and I just print the things out and create what I need to create. eBay has some, Etsy has a lot of good ones. But this year I wanted to challenge myself. Since I'm a writer, that's one of the things I do, I decided to write my own murder mystery dinner party game. And I think it was a huge success. Everyone really seemed to enjoy it. I picked a setting, of course, in England. I went and looked at an English map and Googled a lot of little English villages and towns, and picked a small town in the northeast corner of England to set my mystery. I wrote all of the characters. I ended up writing about 100 pages of dialogue and scene description and evidence and things like that. And so we had a really good time. No one guessed who the murderer was, but everybody had a great time. And I really enjoyed it. All my family showed up in costume. It was a really good evening. For dinner that night, I made a shrimp boil. If you're not familiar with a shrimp boil, it is where you take a really large pot and you boil. I did red potatoes, Polish sausage, corn on the cob, and then a whole lot of shrimp. I think we did 6 pounds of shrimp or something like that. Lemons, oranges, lots of other herbs and spices in this pot, and you boil it all together. You drain the water off of that, the liquid, after it's boiled. We spread butcher paper across the table, then you dump the entire pot out, and everyone kind of eats with their hands. It's a really fun thing to do. Usually it's an outside event, but we did it inside, and we had such a blast. Also, speaking of my birthday, I received a few gifts. Of course, my daughters got me gifts. My brother and sister-in-law gave me an eBay gift card, which I've already begun to use to buy stamps, so I'll be sharing those with you when they come in the mail. And then my wife got me a wonderful gift, and this is it right here. This is Winston. My wife and I adopted him from a local humane society, not too many miles away from where we live. We went online, we filled out the application, we drove to the Humane Society, looked at all the cats that were available for adoption, and we picked him out. He just, I think he picked us out, but he's just a great cat. He's 4 years old. He's really energetic. He's really playful. And yeah, I think he's going to be a great cat. I named him Winston. It's a great British name, primarily after Churchill. But he's a really great cat. As you know, we lost Callie Cat a while back, and he will not replace her. But I think that he's going to be a really good addition to our family, hopefully for a lot of years to come. So, wanted to introduce you to Winston. And then the day after my birthday was crazy, or excuse me, the day after my birthday party, on my actual birthday, which was April 16th, it snowed. It snowed that night. It snowed all night. It snowed all of the next day. We got over a foot of snow. The snow drifted in places. It was above my waist, and I'm a tall man. It was horrible. It took us all day to get dug out, to get someone in with a plow truck to dig out our driveway. I had snow on my porch above my waist, and so I shot a little video, and here's the video I shot on April 17th. Take a look at this. Hello, it is April 17th. We had a week of 80-degree weather, and for those of you who like snow, this is my driveway. Well over a foot of snow and drifting. I'm trying to dig out. This is my porch. Trying to get to the door. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Hello, spring. Talk to you later. Bye. So yeah, that's the video. So much snow for this late in the year. So very much snow. There's still snow outside on the ground. It is melting. It was 40-something degrees yesterday. Going to be about the same today. But today it's raining. Tomorrow it's going to rain. Friday it's supposed to rain. So then we have the concern with flooding and things like that. But yeah, we were full last week with 80-degree temperatures. Now this week back in the deep freeze with all this snow. But I know that somewhere, sometime soon, spring is going to be here for good. And I can't wait for that. All right, so that's enough of me kind of babbling about the last couple days and complaining about the weather. Let's get right to the incoming mail this week. Not very many cards. As I said in the last video, I am so far behind on writing postcards, both for Postcrossing and for my swaps. And once again, I apologize for that. I'm trying to find time to do that. I have a regular job, as you all know, and that has kept me extremely busy. It's a very busy time of year. We're planning lots of things for the summer months, and so that's keeping me really busy. So I do apologize. I am going to make time to sit down and spend some time writing postcards and getting them out. And so I promise I'll do that soon. Please be patient with me. But yeah, sometimes regular life gets in the way, and that just seems how it's been the last month or so around here. So the first postcard I've received this week is this one. This comes from Lewis, who lives in Dubai. Lewis is always so awesome to send me cards, and this is another long-necked animal that he sends me, and I really like it. It's a really colorful card, so he sends me that, and it's decorated so nice sticker, and the stamps that Lewis sends are always really great. So Lewis, thank you so much once again for this postcard. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is the next postcard. This comes from Jessie. Jessie lives in Puerto Rico. She says that she has been using AI, and she thought I would enjoy this card. And so she created this card using AI. I really like it. I think it's a nice postcard. It's very colorful. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And there are the rabbit stamps that Jessie has included on that postcard. This is the next postcard I received, and this is the beginning of an era for me as far as postcards. This is the first postcard, as well as the first stamp that I have received with an image of His Majesty King Charles III. This comes from Jilly B. Jilly B living her life her way. Please do check out her channel. So Jilly says she thought she would send me this beautiful postcard, and that warmer days are coming. She says when she writes this postcard, the weather is cold and wet. Jilly, same here. And Jilly sent this back in the last of March, the 28th of March, and it just arrived just a couple days ago. And then there is the other stamp that Jilly has sent that has Queen Elizabeth II. But yeah, first postcard I've received with King Charles III. Super excited to get it. So Jilly, thank you very much for that. The next thing I received is this. I really like this stamp, this U.S. stamp. Can you all see that? It's a very beautiful stamp. This comes from David in New York. David's been sending me lots of cards as well as postcards lately. David, one's going to be off in the mail to you real soon, I promise. And so he sends me this card, which I absolutely love. And he sends me a nice message. He says, Happy National Card and Letter Writing Month. So April is the National Card and Letter Writing Month. Excuse me. I didn't know that. He says, happy writing, and that he hopes I get lots of letters and stamps. So David, thank you so much. Happy National Card and Letter Writing Month to you as well. And thank you for this card and for all the other amazing cards that you've been sending me. I really do appreciate it so much. This is the last envelope that I received. There is the back. This comes from Jack at Jet Philatelics. Check out Jet Philatelics here on YouTube. There's a link to Jack's channel as well as Jilly's channel in the video description below. So do check that out. And so Jack sends me this wonderful Easter card. It says Easter blessings. And it says wishing you all the warmth and beauty and all the blessings that Easter can bring. And he threw in some of the new postcard stamps that have these sailboats on them. So thank you, Jack, for that. I really appreciate that. Those will go on postcards very soon and go out to other people. Well, that's it for this episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. Thank you for tuning in. If you've enjoyed the program, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. And if you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. Until I see you next time, have a great week. Bye-bye.